England's number one. England's number one. England's number one. Josh, great to see you. Southampton
Great to see you again.
finally get a win.
Oh, it's excellent. Firstly, it's great to see you after a game as opposed to before a game. But yeah, finally we've got our first win. Hopefully that'll be the
Did it get a bit of the turning point?
Well, I kind of thought we had to do it somewhere. Even the really bad sides from the years gone past in the Premier League, they pull out results where you don't expect it somewhere. I really hoped we get it sooner rather than later. I did think we'd get it at some point, but I think today was finally the day our luck turned, because usually in the last few games, those kind of key moments, obviously we've had some today. Another day, that red card check, another day that gets given against us, another day where he's missed an open goal, he's hit the bar from 2 yards out, that goes in, another time he's slightly further back and that offside goal is given. So fortunately, when you're down the bottom, or unfortunately, sorry, and when you're down the bottom, luck never seems to go for you, but it did today.
Yeah, a win was an absolute must today. We managed to get it under our belt. Not the greatest side that played here, Everton, so far. What are your thoughts on Everton?
No, before the game, I kind of marked Everton as one of those sides. They're always in for a bad result. No matter how good form they're in, I always kind of feel they are beatable. And I think before the season, they are, I reckon, the closest side to us, which wasn't the two which came up. So I think, obviously, given our last results, especially against Leicester and Ipswich, we had to get at least 4 points from 2 games, and we started it with a win today.
Yeah, it's a big game next week. We got to talk about Aaron Ramsdale, because he was absolutely magnificent today. He makes 2 really big saves today.
Yeah, he gives you confidence, and that's the thing. He gives everyone confidence, I think, both in the back line and for the whole club. Obviously, he's played for Arsenal for a reason. I know he's left, but you don't think he's your first choice keeper for a club like them for 2 years by not being good at your job. And I think, to be honest, that's probably one of the best signings we've made in probably my memory of watching Southampton.
I had a gentleman come on the channel at the start, actually, and he said he can't believe we spent that amount of money on a goalkeeper. We didn't need one. He absolutely proved his worth today, Aaron Ramsdale.
Definitely, and I think we did need one. Firstly, not just because obviously when we went to Newcastle, obviously McCarthy, not to crucify him, he's obviously been through that enough, but he made the mistake. He's not the best goalkeeper with his feet. And then with the injury situation, given that Bazunu is already injured, if Alex McCarthy happened to pick up an injury, we're only going into a season with Joe Lumley and whoever we can pick from the youth team. So even if it wasn't a top goalkeeper like Aaron Ramsdale is, we did need someone. But the fact we've got someone of that calibre will really give us something to kick on for the season.
Thank you for joining me. You were down today. Thoughts on our victory today against Everton here?
I thought Adam Lallana was absolutely brilliant in that first half, and I thought Hagrid as well. What a goalkeeper. Aaron Ramsdale, he's too good for us. What a goalkeeper.
Yeah, he was massive, Aaron Ramsdale, today. 2 huge saves.
Yeah, I mean, Damon did tell me I missed one because I had to pop to the little boys' room. But yeah, he was amazing. They all dug in, and for me, that was like, at the end, this may sound like over the top, but it felt a little bit like Wembley again, because that was so long coming that it was huge. And I had no idea how much it meant to win again, and it was just amazing today. It wasn't all good, like you say, we struggled, and I wouldn't know if that was offside or not. I was
pretty close. I've seen it back. Yeah, it was offside.
My boss texted me and said it was off, so I'll take his word for it. But it was. I think we deserve a bit of luck, and hopefully that's what we need to push on now.
We did need a bit of luck today, didn't we, Damon? We go to Wolves next week, and we need to build upon this victory today and take that to Molineux next week, don't we?
I think if we play like that, defend for our lives, I reckon we can get something against Wolves. They're no better than us. You know what I mean? If we take this confidence into the next few games, then there's no reason why we can't pick up points against teams like Wolves and the teams around us. But it's just that Wolves and then the international break, and then I reckon they'd be up for it against a Liverpool game. But I reckon we'd be all right. I reckon we can build on this, and I reckon we can even stay up, to be fair.
Yeah, it's important to build on this now, isn't it?
Yeah.
We have to go to Molineux and get something. There's no point winning today and getting nothing next week.
I mean, I felt 4 points out of the possible 6 we had coming up would be essential. So we need at least a draw.
Yeah.
Just to keep going, keep the momentum going, especially into the international break, like you say. So, I mean, today's performance reminds me a little bit of what Nigel Adkins always used to say, that pressure makes diamonds.
Yeah,
and today
that's a really good shout.
we had 11 diamonds on the pitch. Yeah.
Guys, thank you for joining me on my post-match fan cam here at St Mary's. I want to get your reaction to today's win.
I reckon it's a good win, but we could do better, especially with Everton. I think us and Everton might go down, and I think it's going to be a little bit of relegation battle between the both of us.
Yeah, I think you're right. It's going to be a battle between us both. Massive win, wasn't it, today?
Yeah, it was absolutely amazing. That goal from Armstrong, absolutely brilliant. We could have done better. Sometimes I was a little bit disappointed, but as well, I think that it is going to be a relegation battle between us and Everton.
Yeah, you guys are speaking very well indeed. Nice to get a win, wasn't it? But who really stood out for you today? I want you all to think about your man of the matches today. Give me a player that really stood out for you today.
Probably Armstrong.
Adam Armstrong, he's good, wasn't he, today?
Yeah, and all I want to say, come on you Reds!
Come on you Reds, indeed. Man of the match for you, young man.
Definitely, I think Carl Walker-Peters.
Carl Walker-Peters.
Because he always does brilliant, and like he can play anywhere. He's always brilliant, and yeah, also a lot of other players did good, but I think Carl Walker-Peters did.
What about yourself, mate?
I think Ryan Manning, because one, I like him a lot, and I think he's done pretty much good all well, like in the midfield and out on the wing.
It's a nice shout. It's a nice shout. Right, last one before you go, boys. Can we beat Wolves next week?
Yeah, 1-0.
Wait, going 1-0.
Definitely.
He's going with a definite win.
100%.
100%. Up the Saints. Come on.
Up the Saints.
Ellie, good to see you. Saints win at last.
I know, unbelievable feeling. It was coming, and to finally get that win, it's the best feeling in the world, isn't it?
It's a lovely feeling. The man that got us promoted to the Premier League starts first game since August, and he scores his first Premier League goal this season. Adam Armstrong.
What a great finish! I mean, he had a couple of chances before that, didn't he? A couple of rangefinders. I think when the moment really mattered, he really slammed that in. It was pretty poor defending by Everton to have him in all that space, but he still had to get it under the bar, didn't he? And not spoon it and make a mess of it. And he was just like he has been so many times for us in the last sort of 12, 18 months. He was on target. It was brilliant. Yeah,
it was brilliant. We said in the week, didn't we? It was so important to get a win today. It was just an absolute must-win game.
Yeah, completely. I think we've been saying almost every week we've got to win this week. We've got to win this week. But I think the momentum from Tuesday night, that win on Tuesday, has pushed us into today, and hopefully that will take us on to Wolves next week.
Yeah, it is Wolves next week. How do you feel about that one? We have to go there, and we need another point. We need at least a point, don't we? We would say.
Well, hopefully we've got the momentum now. I mean, I felt that in the first half today we lacked quite a bit of courage, to be honest. I think that we would.
They battled just a little bit, didn't they?
Yeah, we felt quite. I thought the team seemed quite nervous and quite unwilling to sort of take those little chances that we're going to need if we're going to sort of take the next step. But when Dibbling came on, I thought he injected quite a bit of energy. And I'm not saying it's all down to him. The rest of the players worked hard too, but when Dibbling came on, it did seem to change the energy of the team.
Yeah.
And I know he had nothing to do with the goal, but he was in and around keeping people occupied, and I think the goal was just a brilliant moment, wasn't it? And we got the luck with the VAR decision as well. So
yeah, it was nice to get a bit of luck with the VAR. Standout performance today for you, Ellie. Who's your man of the match?
Got to be Matty Fernandez, I think.
He's a good player.
We love him. I think Yanni B had a great game as well. He's always.
He did defend very well today. I didn't talk about him enough in the vlog actually, but he did defend well.
Yeah, he did. He's always good, and there was that potential sending off, which just didn't look like it should have been to me, and it wasn't. But those two for me, top players.
Yeah, top players. Who takes the man of the match for you?
Yeah, I agree with Ellie totally. Matty Fernandez, he's like the quiet assassin, isn't he? He sort of works away. You don't always notice him, but in the big moments he's there. I thought Lallana played really well in the first half as well.
It's a shame he got injured actually.
He did, yeah, that was a shame because he had quite a bit of momentum. He wasn't afraid of Everton, was he? He looked like a really experienced player against quite a team full of experienced players.
Yeah.
So I thought he looked really at home in the first half. Like I say, I mean, he wasn't the man of the match, but I thought Dibbling just injected energy, and Everton seemed afraid of him, made a difference, occupied them. But yeah, for me, it's Matty Fernandez, just like Ellie. Yeah.
Finally, Max, get a win at last.
Yes, I'm buzzing. It's waiting all season for this. I knew it was coming, but it's just
a big one from Adam Armstrong. He gets the goal and eases the pressure on the manager.
Yeah, to be fair, I think it was good Adam Armstrong got to start with 2 up front with Archer. It's a good decision, to be fair, though, because I think we've been waiting for the 2 strikers to actually do something, and I think Archer and Adam Armstrong did make a big difference alongside each other.
Played well Archer today, I thought.
Yeah,
Saints hung in there. Everton come on strong in that second half, didn't they? We had to weather a storm. They had the ball in the back of the net through Beto as well. Offside, luckily.
Yeah, I did think it did look offside, but the VAR did help a lot, because if that did count, it would have been a tough night for us.
Right, talk to me. How good does a win feel today?
I forgot what it felt like, but you know what? Phenomenal, and trust the process. Trusted Russell, process will work.
Yeah, he trusts Russell. You trust in the process as well?
I am. I think it felt like it was coming. Like we've not been playing poorly. I think I feel like it's been coming, and hopefully we can kick on and beat Wolves.
Yeah, we need to push on next week and beat Wolves, don't we?
Yeah, we need to properly win next week against Wolves. It needs to.
We do need a win against Wolves. Everybody's been talking about one man today, and Aaron Ramsdale, our goalkeeper. What an unbelievable signing he was, and he was brilliant today.
2 phenomenal saves, but I've got to say a special shout out to Adam Lallana that first half. How fantastic was he?
Yeah.
I think, you know what, it's long overdue. We rode our luck. Luck comes. I think, bring it on, and we'll see at Wolves next week.
Yeah.
We'll be all right. But Ramsdale, phenomenal. He's a signing of the last 10 years, right? Come on, what a signing.
Yeah. He's a great signing. He was brilliant, Rambo, today, wasn't he?
Yeah, he's world class. I think England's number 1.
England's number 1. England's number 1. England's number 1. England's number 1. Saints get a win.
I mean, yeah, it was a good win. Second half, I think we did very well, but first half.
Tough first half, wasn't it?
Then we pulled through in the second half, so.
Pulled through. Right, you've got to give me your man of the match now. I want you to give me your Southampton man of the match versus Everton today.
Mateus Fernandes.
You love Mateus Fernandes. He was good, wasn't he?
Yeah, I mean, the way he drived in and put the crosses that he
gets himself around the field, doesn't he? Talk about Rambo, the goalkeeper, Hagrid. How good is that man?
Oh, he's amazing. I'm so glad we signed him, to be honest, because she's just phenomenal, really.
He is phenomenal. Aaron Ramsdale is phenomenal. Wolves away next week. Can Saints go there and get a victory?
Yeah, I think we can do it, to be honest, because I just believe in our players. I believe in our team, so.
I love it. He believes in our players. He believes in our team. Young man has spoken very well indeed. That's match reaction. Southampton finally get a win.
Yeah, it was actually a really good game. The subs actually changed the game fully, and yeah, it's obviously the game that we needed to win, and obviously we have to go to Wolves and win that as well.
Have to go get something at Wolves now, don't we? Need to build upon today.
Yeah, we need to play like we did today, 0-0 draw at half time, and go for it in the second half. And to be fair, that VAR was stupid as well. It was very long and
went on a long time, didn't it?
Yeah, it was ridiculous. It was way offside. I don't know why it took so long, but yeah.
Yeah, but it did look well offside, and it did take a long time. Yeah. They had the ball in the back of the net as well, didn't they? And it was a nerve-wracking moment or two, wasn't it?
Yeah, I was getting really worried about their goal, because I was like, I was going to give it to anyway, because you know what our referees are like, they'll give it anyway. But yeah, it was a good atmosphere today, and move on to Wolves.
Yeah, I'll tell you who I'm delighted for today is Adam Armstrong, who he's been out in the wilderness for a little while now. He's not played since August, but he done well today. I thought he worked really hard, and credit to the manager, because he left him on actually when I thought he might have taken him off today. Yeah. He left him on and paid dividends.
I think it's because he was the only player that was running down the wing, getting crosses in, and yeah, I think he was one of our best players today. And also Tyler Diblin, when he came on, he was really good.
Yeah, he changed the game, Tyler Diblin, again. We injected some pace and energy. I've got a few statistics to bring to you. We're having a look at the game. Southampton had 65% of the possession compared to Everton's 35. Goal attempts from Everton, 16 compared to Southampton's 2, but Saints win the game.
I think 16 chances, we shouldn't be letting them have that many. I think 2, nowhere near enough, but enough to get the goal, to get the win secure. I mean, I'm not going to complain if we don't make many chances, as long as the chances we do make, we can finish. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't want, these wasted chances like we always have. I think if we can take the shot, if we get a chance to take a shot, take it. I think Cameron Archer had a few chances to take a shot. He didn't take many. He had one. He was about on the penalty spot, could have hit it and had a go, but he didn't. I think we just need to take our chance when we get them. That's all we need. We could get lucky, we could get a handball and it'd be a penalty. The defect in, we could just score. we could get unlucky and it takes the deflection out. It doesn't matter, as long as we need to start taking our chances.
How big is a win here today? It's huge, isn't it?
A win is absolutely massive, to be honest. We've been needing this. I think we've been needing this for Martin's sake, so we can stay a bit longer. We've been needing this for...
Do you think it eases the pressure on the manager a win today?
Yeah, we need it for the pressure of the players, of the teams, the manager even. I think it takes the pressure off a bit. I think now when we go to Wolves next week, I think we can go there expecting minimum a draw.
Yeah.
I think that we need that.
We do have to get something next week. Before you go, Kieran, I want to grab your man of the match today. Who is your man of the match versus Everton?
I can't choose. I'm between two. I'm between Ramsdale and Matheus Fernandes. Both absolutely outstanding today. Ramsdale makes loads of key saves.
Makes two big saves second half, doesn't he?
Two massive saves. Matheus Fernandes, he's such a good player on the ball. His passes, his dribbling, everything. He's just amazing. One of our best midfielders, 100%.
It's been a bumper fam cam here from St Mary's. Kieran, thank you very much for joining me.